Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Sun Goddess 89. Thank y'all for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank y'all for continuing to comment. It really means a lot. Check out this clip that I found and videos to go along with it.
Do you think white women can raise black men?
They do. Ooh, you know what they do that black women don't do?
Please tell me. Please tell me, Ray. Please tell me.
They protect them. Black women can't protect black sons.
Yes, sisters, y'all heard that right. He believes a white woman can raise black boys better than black women due to them being able to protect the black boys, and black women can't protect black boys. That shit is crazy. But check this out.
1800s, there was an act called the Casual Killing Act in Virginia. And what this was a law that said that if you killed someone, black, as a result of correcting them, but it would not be considered a felony, but anyone accused, so giving that punishment would be basically free of any punishment or any wrongdoing, called the Casual Killing Act. Stay with me. That means you were beating people to death, essentially. What we're talking about here is folks that were beating people to death to such a degree that you had to create a law to protect you from it. Now then, of course, if one looks closely, we go, who then were they trying to protect that was beating someone to death so frequently that you needed a law to protect them? And that would be white women who were beating black children to death.
Do you think white women can raise black men?
They do. Ooh, you know what they do that black women don't do?
Please tell me. Please tell me, Ray. Please tell me.
They protect them. Black women can't protect black sons.
Because, well, whose children were they really?
That dusty ass bandit is a clown. He's a self-hating clown, and he doesn't like black women. He pedestalized white women.
Do you think white women can raise black men?
They do. Ooh, you know what they do that black women don't do?
Please tell me. Please tell me, Ray. Please tell me.
They protect them. Black women can't protect black sons.
Been held in custody on charges of fatally shooting her two young sons inside their home on Wednesday, November the 8th.
This white woman toe-tagged her two biracial sons. What did she protect them from?
Police arrested the Shepherdsville woman after a neighbor discovered the child in a bedroom inside their suburban Louisville home. Jeez. The male neighbor said after he saw the mother collapse on a lawn chair outside the home, he ran into the house because he felt something was off. Something was off for sure. Emergency medical personnel rushed the boys to Norton Children's Hospital in Louisville, but both later died at the hospital while in surgery. The white mother will be charged with the murders of her two biracial children, 9-year-old Jaden and 6-year-old Maurice.
Do you think white women can raise black men?
They do. Ooh, you know what they do that black women don't do?
Please tell me. Please tell me, Ray. Please tell me.
They protect them. Black women can't protect black sons.
It was just a week earlier, per her Facebook post, the mother had taken her two sons out for Halloween, and the family embraced a Star Wars theme. Listen, let me tell y'all something real quick before we get in. There's more to go to with the background on the story. But Jackson, this is why I'm trying to tell people what you see on Facebook ain't real life. This idea that we can judge people's mental health and what's going on in the houses is always a facade, and it's the problem with social media. People automatically assume because people are doing things for clicks and likes and smiling on the camera, that ain't the case, man. And this is absolutely the worst case scenario. What are your thoughts, man?
Absolutely. I think that's a really good point to bring up, because I think one of the things that's happened with social media, especially over like the last 15-ish years or so, it's provided a lot of pros, but we didn't really know how it was going to explode so quickly. And just now we're able to see the effects of that. So not only can you not really tell what people are going through, but younger generations are legitimately living their lives through the social media experience. So I think that there needs to be a lot of at least education surrounding the fact that, hey, you kind of got to go outside and get a little more to life, socialization skills and what have you. But it is important to know, just because people look happy on social media doesn't necessarily mean that they are. So, if you got friends and family who you don't, check in with that often, but they seem happy, go ahead and give them a call, because they may need to hear from you more than you know.
Indeed, man. I mean, we forget that this idea, this experiment called humanity and human requires us to be in real social contact with people, not this social media. And speaking of social media, according to the mother's friend, upon learning about the murders, Taya Crutcher, Lucas' friend, expressed shock and disgust on social media. She wrote extensively about how the heinous act made her sick to her stomach, revealing that she had been with Lucas just days before. And that's according to the Atlanta Black Star. This is what her post said. God, I can only imagine the hell you've been putting your babies through all these years, and they still loved you. To know that you killed them even though they loved you so much.
Do you think white women could raise black men?
They do. Ooh, you know what they do that black women don't do?
Please tell me, right? Please tell me.
They protect them. Black women can't protect black sons.
She had to be hearing voices or some type of mental illness because this is not the Tiffany I know. They may look like they had a good life, but clearly there were demons all throughout. Listen, we're not doctors and we shouldn't play doctors as soon as something happened, blaming every crime in this country, gun crime or something like, well, this is a gun crime, unfortunately, the worst kind, on mental health issues. We are not here to diagnose her. And if you were with her just a few days earlier, you didn't see signs you've never said you saw signs of anything pertaining to mental health. So how is that the answer right now? And to continue in this story, with the article from Atlanta Black Star, we also see, according to Bullitt County Chief Deputy Colonel Alex Payne, Lucas was a single mother raising the boys without paternal support. Payne also believed there was a demon somewhere, but didn't know what kind. Whether you think it's mental illness, just pure evil, a combination of both, it could be substance abuse, any combination thereof. Pick your poison. None of it's good.
Women see black people as their property. They had the most slaves out of the white men. So therefore, they believe they can do what they want with their property. Remember what happened in the beginning of the video?
The results is horrific. And this is, of course, according to Payne. He also noted that there were other parents, that no other parents could be contacted about the deaths. The father of one of the victims is deceased. The father of the other victim is unknown. Whereabouts are unknown.
She believed because she was white, she was going to get a different black man, but she got the same black man. Although one of her baby's daddy died, the other one was nowhere to be seen, MIA.
Other family members we got hold of and made notification, Payne explained. Now, this is sad because Jaden had an older brother, and his older brother, Darrell Howard, told WLKY he remembers his last time with the children. We just played a card game. It was as simple as that. And we had the best time ever, Howard recalled. Though he shared a father only with Jaden, their dad died in 2019. Howard was also a big brother figure to young Maurice, whose nickname was Peanut. Howard told WLKY he wished Lucas had reached out to him before taking their lives. We wanted them. We would have taken them with open arms. We loved them so much, he said in an interview, noting the mother had seen Child Protective Authorities called on her multiple times over the years. There's one red flag. I should have did more. If it came to me snatching the boys out of the house, I should have. And I will hold that on my back for the rest of my life for both of them boys, the bereaved brother said. And that, of course, is according to Atlanta Black Star. Jax, I just want to bring you back in here. See, and this is what I'm talking about. We go on Facebook and we click like on pictures and we don't really dig into what's really going on. Why was CPS called multiple times to this household and then ignored these red flags popping up? And then the outcome is these two boys are shot, rushed to the hospital, and die in surgery at the hand of their own mother.
Well, I think that anytime, tragic and unfortunate instances like this come up, it really gives us an opportunity to look at the importance of oversight. Because at the end of the day, any government organization or any group of people, you can get lazy, you can get lackluster, you can just go through the motions. So
instead of this white man saying the truth that she was white and they really didn't do a thorough investigation, he gonna blame it on the government. You can't trust none of these bozos.
The fact that CPS was called multiple times and nothing really happened from it is a good indication that things weren't really looked into very heavily. And at the end of the day, CPS is a federal program, so it's not like, there's a lot of bureaucracy, so there's no real quick fixes. But again, This is why it's important to make sure that we're on top of these agencies. Otherwise, they're not going to work. And if they start to not work, then that's always a good argument for people who want to deregulate and cut taxes on important programs like this. Be like, see, it doesn't work. Look at how this happens. So first and foremost, we have to make sure that our government actually does its job. But secondly, again, we can't, whoever was ahead of this should be replaced, because we got 2 dead children on our hands now because things weren't looked into how they should have been.
Yeah, and speaking of things not being looked in how they should have been, it's unclear, however, if CPS ever took actions on the family concerns. Per WLKY on Thursday, Lucas actually faced a judge who set her bond at $2 million, where with her hands folded across her chest, she said nothing and showed no emotion.
Do you think white women could raise black men?
They do. Ooh, you know what they do that black women don't do?
Please tell me, Ray. Please tell me.
They protect them. Black women can't protect black sons.
A family to drive over a cliff to their death. That's the question multiple agencies from California to Washington are investigating.
This was not a normal traffic accident from the very onset, and it continued to be anything other than normal.
I remember when that hug image first appeared on media and how quickly it became viral.
Devontae had a charisma and a power.
And then when you really start reading up Hart family, there's these beautiful 6 children that looked like they were having a time of their life. The moms looked happy and loving.
The adoption worker found the home was suitable.
They were just like leading the way, like, this is how you live. Seemed like they were happy from what she would post.
And this is the power that Jen, as a white woman, has, is that if she says something, people believe it.
I know, how can I help you?
Yeah, there's some kids that I feel is being highly abused.
One of the children came over and started asking for food. And it went on for a period of time until we kind of determined that he was probably reaching out. And we determined that we should call the Child Protective Services. And
do you think white women could raise black men?
They do. Ooh, you know what they do that black women don't do?
Please tell me, Ray. Please tell me.
They protect them. Black women can't protect black sons.
That's what we did on Friday.
And you said you think it was Devontae who was coming to ask for food.
Oh,
it was
Devontae.
Definitely.
You guys have shown us pictures and we've talked about that one, that it was Devontae for sure.
Well, they obviously had a separate lives. Their public life was presented, and they did it to us. They portray this happy little family, and yet, the night before, their daughter's telling us, please, begging us not to make her go back and that they were abusing her. It's unbelievable. I mean, what you're showing me that they were part of that and the pictures, it was not the family we saw next door.
Yeah.
I feel like there was nobody in their court. I feel that if there was people that knew these people, how could you miss that? Yeah. Because I gleaned that quickly with hardly any interface. It's not how I thought it was going to end. I thought it was going to end in a beautiful life for them. It breaks my heart.
Yeah, she's been crying all morning about it because it's, we kind of started some of this with the whole,
I was trying to help them and protect them. And this is the result.
You have 2 sets of children not tracking in terms of their normal development. Why do they all have the same condition?
Abigail, we mentioned her mom gave her an owie.
These white women were monsters. They didn't protect the children at all. They starved the children, beat the children, and forced them in the public eye. I'd rather for the black children to be with the black mothers.
Devontae, he was saying our moms, they're punishing us, they're depriving us of food.
Eventually, Jen and Sarah learned the obvious lesson: remove the children from school.
Jen seemed to be this super mom, this champion of racial reconciliation.
But in this case, when you start putting the totality of everything together, something's rotten here.
How can we be so close to something so awful?
Do you think white women could raise black men?
They do. Ooh, you know what they do that black women don't do?
Please tell me, Ray. Please tell me.
They protect them. Black women can't protect black sons because they know what's out there. They understand what they got to deal with. So they got to prepare them. If you're a white woman raising a black man, you can't prepare him from the world. It's just different. White women, when they raise black kids, they protect them. And when black women raise black kids, they prepare them.
I'd rather be prepared than protected. At least I know how to protect my own damn ass. This nigga is insane.
That's my heart.
It's none in his.
It's none in my heart. I'm going to tell the truth. If you think what I'm saying is offensive, then I ask you to remove your motherfucking privilege. Because this ain't me dissing nobody. This is just me acknowledging privilege.
That man is empty inside, and he believes that white women can protect black men. He's so low. Self-hate is so real. Black women, get in the comment section. How do you feel about just a few of these clips? Do you believe white women can raise black boys better than black women can raise black boys?